Hey everyone, Boneto here today. Okay, so, okay, today we're doing something more different than usual, that's for sure. Hopefully my laptop doesn't, get so laggy, but I guess I'll just have to deal with it if it does. So, yeah, today's gonna be quite a long video, hopefully, and not just like 30 minutes like usual. Okay, okay, and, yeah. I have never seen DDLC this laggy before. Should I be scared? Scared for my laptop, that is, like, jeez. I might make this a little serious. So, yeah. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's completely oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl, Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we're children. Oh, yeah, I'll have to do the dialogue anyway, jeez. The kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works since you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Well, if she's gonna chase after me like this, I'm almost better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Boneto. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird then, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. Well, you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Boneto, have you decided on a club to join? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively get along with whatever she's going on about. Mary likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh, it, that just felt like it was straight out of it, and it was horror for a second. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this recording for a second, just so I can prevent overheating. And we are back. I'm just gonna switch over to the 4:3 aspect ratio, just so then you can see the writing more. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's back into it, I mean. They likes to worry a bit too much about me when I'm perfectly. Oh wait, yeah, I just did that part. I was talking about how worried that you won't be able to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh, not good. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me just makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you sing then spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meaning. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interests after one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning that I've planned this all out. I'll let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, alright? Yes, let's go. And thus, today's marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. It told me, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasant meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Boneto, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Dot dot dot. All words escape me in this situation. This club? Yeah, I'm just not gonna say that. Fine. It's full of incredibly cute girls. So, what are you looking at? You wanna say something? Say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yori, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yori, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Boneto. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Boneto. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Why did I make it sound like that? Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yori walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yori opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! How the hell am I supposed to... Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That's cute, don't you think? Wish I could see them, to be honest. So cute. Wait, so cute. Yeah. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. So, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. You know what, I'm just gonna use my voice for them at that point. I don't want to make accents for each one. It's delicious. So he talks with a mouthful and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I had this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. So you already said... Well, maybe. But not for you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and domestic conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us. before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Well, that's lucky, eh? After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was basically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed rarely happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't really stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and club publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's true. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there isn't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Well, it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. That's a goose. I'm more of a Sayori, to be honest. Everyone what? Enthusiastically agrees. Oh, yeah. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Boneto, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, oh god, no, no, no. No, no. Okay, and we are back. Okay. Yeah, sorry about this video having to be cut quite short. It's just that my whole laptop, like, straight up overheated again. At this point I might just as well glue some ice packs to it and, like, hell, it keeps on overheating. I've tried every way to optimize it so it doesn't, but yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess, and this is my first ever full-on video using this model, so I hope it went well, and it's a longer video, but yeah, I do plan on releasing some shorts in like a bit or so. I don't know exactly how long, but maybe sometime, but yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out this overheating problem, and then I'll deal with that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is Boneto, and see ya.